Identify yourself, scoundrel!
So you are the ones who fired upon this Skyhold. Skyhold?
I know of no such thing.
You are a liar, and a poor one at that. Eugene Olja and his friends led me to this place. I was very right to let them run free. As for your impressive cannon, allow me to see to that.
Stop! The SP tank!
SP tank? Why so desperate? Is this tank rather important to your cannon,
That tank holds the SP of generations and generations of our people.
Does it now? All the more reason to destroy it.
And each and every one of you!
Get out of here, you two. We'll take it from here.
Forgive us!
So you appear. How very expedient. The tank, the cannon, and you. What a neat quarry.
I did not expect such a crisis while young Tiz was sleeping. But so be it. My strength is yours. I fight at your side. Ready yourself.
Keep you safe.
You have skill, but it is pointless. Undo!
It's no good! We can't beat him! We have to keep fighting! Sooner or later!
Sooner or later what? Every strike, every wound, it will be as if they never happened. All you can do is pray. Pray for a merciful death!
At this rate, we will exhaust our stamina. I suppose I must get serious.
What?
His power of undoing is, in essence, a localized manipulation of time. In other words, he can rewind time, if only for a very short period. But such small tricks cannot withstand the true power of time's flow.
The power of time's flow? You mean SP?
But do you think the SP in this hourglass will be enough?
No. Fortunately, we have a far greater resource at hand. Behold! Out there!
The tank!
I designed that tank myself, you know. Enter the secret override code and... voila! The SP comes pouring out. This should be the undoing of our foe's undoing. Time is of the essence. Let us strike him down!
What is this place?
What is this I see?
This vision... how can it be? I simply intended to store the power of time as SP. But these are memories of my past. Which means... of course! Thoughts and emotions are inseparable from the flow of time itself!
Altair!
Forgive me. We have a battle to fight, don't we?
You believe you can prevent me from using my power? I will not be deceived by your lies! Undo! Undo! Undo!
No. Even in the midst of this great flood of time, he was able to...
But look! His powers aren't as strong as before! This is our chance, everyone! Come on!
Like spinach, we'll fight to the finish!
Let's give him all we've got!
Now you're gonna get it!
take this sitting down!
Like spinach, we'll fight to the finish! Battle, like a cucumber, is most bitter at the end! Like spinach, we'll fight to the finish!
Impossible! I cannot fall. Not like this. But if I must, I will take this accursed cannon and your tank with me!
Never!
Step aside, fool!
Never. This is the greatest relic of my people.
And so you think it is worth your life? That is a price I am willing to pay.
Arrêtez!
What is this? Move, little boy. Have you a death wish too? Do I scare you? Go run in terror, like a good little boy.
I am not going anywhere. You stay away from my papa! Touchez pas mon père! I will not let you!
Very well. Then die as a family.
Procyon!
Inconceivable!
In the nick of time.
Is this the end for me? Rev, my son, may your soul at long last be free. Free from your father's delusions. And from the hatred and grief that has bound us both. And...
Procyon, are you all right?
Yes.
Listen to me, my young friends. With the SP tank empty, the Sagitta's cannon is useless. Now our only hope to stop the Kaiser lies with you, and you alone.
Speaking of the Kaiser, you said you had a theory about his true objective.
Indeed. I believe, no, I am convinced The Kaiser intends to unleash the power of the space-time compass. As you know it, the compass of space and time. A relic which has no conceivable use on its own. But when the boundary between worlds is breached, and it is bathed in cosmic light, it grants its bearer the power to transcend the very fabric of space-time.
Impossible! This is the Kaiser's true goal?
I am certain of it. He would use the power of the compass to return to the past and alter the course of history.
That's...
Hold it right there! If he changes the past, then what happens to this world?
If my theories are correct, it would simply disappear, and a new world would be born in its place. It would be as if this world had simply never happened.
That's preposterous! This world and everyone in it would vanish from existence? We can't let that happen!
I could not agree more, you. And that is precisely why we cannot allow the Kaiser to unleash the compass's power. To protect this world and its people.
Absolutely.
But night gives way to dawn, and our time together must come to an end.
What? Why?
It would seem I can only appear to you at night, when the moon shines bright in the sky. And now I must return this body to young Tiz. Do give him my regards. But before I go, I would leave you with some cherished words of advice. Scenic vistas, like grapes, improve as you go up.
Which means what exactly?
I pray for your victory, friends. Bonne chance!
So that's what happened. I did have some idea, but still.
You mean you could feel his presence?
I knew that something was odd. Like there was someone other than myself inside me. Oh, and there was a letter in my pocket when I woke up. Take a look.
My dear friend Tiz, please forgive me for borrowing your body for the evening. My name is Altair. Once I lived as a man like you do, in a time long forgotten to humanity. Now, only my soul remains. Until recently, this soul of mine slumbered in a certain stone, that I might attend to some unfinished business in this world. At first, I feared that if I made my presence known, you would try to expunge me from your body. And so I remained silent. But as I traveled with you and your friends, I came to change my mind. It started with a few entries in your diary. Then I began to advise you from out of sight. Young souls struggling bravely against a formidable foe. I just couldn't leave well enough alone. After all, Luxembourg was once my home as well. Though I parted from it in life with some regrets, I do not want to lose this world I once shared with my one true love. Tiz, I am counting on you and your friends. Stop the Kaiser and save our world. P.S. I understand if you choose to have me exorcised at any time.
Kinda feel bad for calling him a stalker. Do you know where Altair is now, Tiz?
I can't say for sure, but I know I'm not gonna have him exorcised or anything like that.
Yeah, not after he's done so much to help us. Oh, good morning, Mr. Lotus, Elder.
You are the saviors of our village. Words cannot suffice to express our gratitude.
Words are more than enough. We only did what we had to do. Well, actually, there is one thing.
If it's in our power to give, just say the word and it is yours. Brilliant! You approve, right, Elder?
Naturally, it is the least we can do.
The engineer in me can hardly wait.
Oh, it's Her Holiness.
I have terrible news, everyone.
It would seem we are headed for the Temple of Water.
Drat! They beat us to the punch again!
All the soldiers are bustling about and... Someone's coming! Farewell for now.
Ha! Wait till they get a load of the barrier we put up around the water crystal.
This is our chance to deal the Empire a decisive blow. Let's hurry to the temple.
Be safe. I'll get busy on your request while you're away.
Stinging sensation. You don't think...
Impossible. We made sure to get the barrier in place.
I have a bad feeling about this. Quickly, to the altar!
Agnes? Agnes, what are you doing?
The light! It's getting stronger!
What is this? She can't be.
The crystal's power. It's gonna overload!
Stop it, Agnes! Can't you see what you're doing? Please, stop!
The crystal. It's out of control.
Your Holiness! How could you... Please, don't tell me. You were the one who set off the other crystals too?
Wind, earth, fire, and water makes four.
You're...
Oh, look who showed up. It's been a while. I'm Anna, a fairy in His Majesty's service. Charmed, I'm sure. You couldn't have come at a better time. A few seconds earlier, and you just might have stopped us. But, oh well, that's the way Luxendar crumbles. Come on, Your Holiness. We're off to the border between worlds.
Not so fast! We're not letting you go anywhere!
You know, I thought you might say something like that. Come, Vakuv Kakish. These little children want to play. Yikes!
We're flying, sir! We're really flying! When did you learn how to fly this thing, sir?
I didn't, Private.
I knew it, sir! You're just a natural, sir!
No! I mean, I don't know how to fly it, Private! We just got back from Eisenberg when they strapped us to the back of this thing and said lift off! I thought maybe you were driving it!
Me, sir? I can't even drive an apple cart, sir! Look, Mom, no hands!
Criminy! None of these buttons or levers seem to do anything! It's like this thing is flying itself!
Wowzer! Did you just shoot at someone, sir? With real ammo, sir?
That wasn't me!
Wait, Anna! What have you done to Her Holiness? Eyes up front, you! We've got real trouble here!
I'm back and better than ever!
Stay strong, everyone!
Alas, even the strongest weapon is nothing without a strong will to guide it.
Nikolai?
The poor, incompetent beast could only fight until it was reduced to scrap.
I'll have you know, I brought plenty of copper tins this time, sir.
Put a sock in it, Private.
Sir Nikolai, please!
I'm afraid I cannot allow you to pass, Master Yu.
But, Sir Nikolai, Her Holiness is...
I say it once more, for good measure. I cannot allow you to pass.
Careful, you. I've seen eyes like his before. He'll die before he gives in to us.
But, Sir Nikolai, why? Why are you fighting for the Kaiser? Are you out for revenge? Like Jan?
Forgive me, Master Yu. You do have the right to know. I fight for the Kaiser to atone for my sins. You heard from Jan, did you not? Of the evil rotting the Crystal Guard from within? Signs of that rot were already evident when I first joined their ranks. I swore an oath with my fellow young knights to strive for change, to restore the Crystal Guard to its former glory and honor. One by one, my brothers fell to temptation, lured away by the promises of the rich, pandering to the wishes of the powerful. Until that day, nearly a score of years ago, the seat of the Orthodoxy was captured by an army that had amassed so quickly, it was as if it had formed out of thin air. An army commanded by the man who would go on to establish the modern Duchy of Eternia. The Temple of Earth soon fell into their hands. For a year, we could do nothing. The Orthodoxy's leaders struggled desperately with the question of how to address the threat posed by this fledgling nation. In the end, we were stripped of our arms. The Crystal Guard disbanded in all but name. The political clout and military might that Crystalism once possessed was lost. And yet a part of me felt relief. At last, the rot would be swept from our order. But I was wrong. Oh, how wrong I was. Justice was a farce, perpetuated by those with power, trotted out whenever it would serve their ends. The backlash against any who spoke out against them grew ever more cruel. Bribery and betrayal were our bread and butter. Law, justice, such ideas were worth less than dirt. I did nothing to stop the injustice. The suffering of many is blood on my hands. No matter what I must sacrifice, I will atone for my sins. this is the path I have chosen. And so I beg of you, Master Yu, abandon this struggle. We have the power to rewrite history. This world, all the pain and tragedy, will disappear, and a new and better world will take its place. For the sake of Luxemdark, Master Yu, stand down from this fight.
Curse it all! I was so proud to be in the Crystal Guard, the leader of the 3 Cavaliers. The Crystal Guard was... is...
You! You can't give up now! You!
You choose wisely, Master Yu. In our new world, the Crystal Guard will be reborn as the Honorable Order.
I know this is the right choice. And I choose to carry on. I will not turn back, Sir Nikolai.
You...
Jan was right. When I set out on this path, maybe it was out of some naive sense of duty. But that's not it now! Idia, she may always tease me, but when I needed her most, when I was lost and alone, she took my hand and led me forward. Tiss may act all carefree, but he's the first to throw himself on the line when his friends are in danger. He's always there by my side, ready to help without me saying a word. He's like a big brother to me. And Magnolia, her spirit, her energy, her dignity. There's more to her than I could ever know, but I want to learn more. The people who matter most to me are right here, in this world, and you are not gonna take them away from me! I'm disgusted by the Crystal Guard's past. I won't deny it. But even still, I'm gonna make it right, here, in this world. By coup de grace or second chances, we will make things better. This is what I'm fighting for, Nikolai. It's not just some duty I was tasked with or something to keep up appearances. This is what I truly believe in.
Your strength of will is most admirable, Master Yu. It nigh brings a tear to my eye. And yet, I cannot. I will not back down. I, too, must fight for what I believe.
Enough of this madness, Nikolai! If you keep fighting, you'll...
I do not fear death, Master Yu. On the contrary, I give myself to it gladly, if it would create a better world. Yes, even if this body breaks, the strength of my will shall carry on. If you truly have the will to press on, Master Yu, then you must be prepared to cut me down!
Stay strong, everyone!
You have grown strong. You, strong of body and strong of will. To think your will would prove stronger than my own. I am devastated. And yet, I've never felt more proud. How quickly boys become men. It brings a tear to my eye. You have grown strong indeed. You. I will say it once more. For good measure, your beliefs, your love for your friends. It is from here that true strength is born. Stay true to them, and you just may bring about the impossible. Stay true, you, and show the world your coup de gravy.
So Nikolai too has fallen.
But think of what we have gained, sire. All 4 crystals running wild, their power spilling forth to tear open the boundaries between worlds. Everything you've worked for, all of your wishes are about to come true.
Yes, here we are, at the end of our journey. Yet all of our companions have been lost to us. Only we are left to celebrate this day.
Alas, this is true. But they gave their lives for your noble cause. Your dream was the dream we all shared. If we make it come true, their sacrifice will not be in vain.
Indeed.
Shall we then? The boundary of worlds awaits.
Not so fast! Don't you count me out!
Jan? You still live!
A little banged up, but yeah, looks that way.
You've done well to return, Jan. Truly, I am gladdened. Let us set forth together to the boundary of worlds.
Yeah! Let's do it!
We shall deny the mockery that Luxembourg has become, and build a glorious new world in its place.
That light! It's the Holy Pillar! They're about to tear apart the boundary between worlds!
We have to stop them! Look! In the sky! Is that... What? Rub-a-dub! It's... Oh, Vol! We're flying! Sakura, how in the world?
It's quite easy. Mr. Lotus taught me all the controls.
No, I mean...
You! Well, how does she look? Fixed her up just like you asked. We melted down the Livingstone, coated the hull with her, and here you have it.
Formidable! That was what you asked him to do?
I'm just glad one of my ideas finally worked.
Nice going. That big brain of yours really is good for something.
But wait a minute. Are we permanently airborne now?
No need to worry. I took care of that problem as well. I worked the material so it only rises when heated. Then I routed the plumbing to carry the water from the baths over the hole. You can take off or land simply by adjusting the flow of hot water.
The baths are always ready, so your ship is always ready. Fly and soak at your leisure.
I can't thank you enough, Mr. Lotus. Now we can storm the Skyhold and make things right!
You're more than an engineer, Lotus. You're a genius!
To think that Luxembourg's science had come so far.
Did you hear that, Agnes? We're on our way!